Welcome back to my channel. We're looking today to do the suspension on this PORSCHE Taycan, and just before we start doing it, let's have a look at what we need to prepare, how we need to prepare to get it dropped. So the first thing we need to do is to look for a way that you can, because this is a complete unit that comes together with the drive motor and the rest of the axles and the hub and the links. They are all linked as one unit. It's essentially they are meant to be dropped. The whole unit is meant to be dropped down as a complete unit. But in this case, what we're going to do is to look for a way to get just the actual subframe detached and dropped down. It's gonna be amazing, but that's the only way that we can do it, like not to get the whole motor down, the drive motor and everything. So to be able to do that, if you look at the top here, we need to use our shock absorber point. That mounting point there of the shock absorber is going to be, we open those two bolts and push in kind of like a seat belt, you know, a strap that will go in there, and then it will be held by the two bolts, and then it will come down and suspend our hub. So the whole hub, after we've removed the hub, it will be loose. It will come off the main links, those links there. So this will be suspended. We will suspend it up here so that it will give us way to drop the suspension down. And then one other thing we need to do is on the side here, the subframe is supported by some bracket to the battery. So you need to get that down as well. Get the spline and get these bolts down, and then you'll be able to access the main bolt that goes up to the actual body. So once you've done that, then the subframe will be ready to be dropped. One other thing, the suspension here, the air suspension, will remain the way it is. We hope it might just hang on its own using the top bolts, and as we drop the suspension down. Okay, so yeah, we want to keep the calipers as intact as they are, as they hang up on the strap that we're going to push through to the shock. So the first thing we need to do is actually open the hub bolt there, and once you've opened the hub bolt, like I've done in this case, you need to have a hammer and hit the center, just the center. Make sure you don't hit the side of the threads. Look at the center hole here. That center hole there is meant for you to hit as you push the drive shaft in, and you have to make sure that you got some controlled kind of force so that you don't damage the actual CV mechanism inside. So you just have to hit here softly as you watch it go in, because this is really tight. So once you've done that, then you kind of pull the hub out after you've done this. The top bolts as well, look at the the bottom bolts that tie the wishbone, and then the hub will be free to come out. Yeah, and then you go right down there to the middle there and get that drive shaft pulled out to leave the motor drive, because that area has got to be free so that the subframe will be dropped down. The same case will happen on this side. Just like you do on the one side, you do the same side here. Same story here. We are going to have this. Sorry, actually the The shock absorber this side is damaged. You can see it was hit there. It's split there. It's not looking good. So we got that running down. So it's all bent in here actually. You can see it's damaged. So what we're going to do is to open those bolts, release them just about the size you can be able to squeeze your strap in there, so that it goes all the way up down. And once you remove the hub, as I said earlier, this hub here, once it's suspended, the links are all out, then you can suspend it up there, and then yeah, you'll be ready to drop the frame down. Right, for those who haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel to get more videos, and we see how we're going to get this car running again.